Hello, my name is Michael Bronstein, and this is my response to Global Citizenship Assignment or Module 3, Globalization and Social Inequality. So this video is going to be divided into three parts. The first part is going to be discussing and critiquing the articles and videos that we saw. The second part will be addressing how it connects to modern America today. And the third part is going to show how my job, and specifically startup companies and tech ed, differs from and tries to create a counterculture to the globalization and type of America work ethics based society that we live in today. So to begin, I'd say that the articles that we are reading right now on globalization are a bit outdated. We have to, I'd say, to truly make it, I'll go over like it in parts. So for one, the Decker article is important to understand globalization from a historical standpoint, because when you look at countries like Africa today, it's still reeling from the Western Europe globalization that pretty much enslaved and tortured and changed the lives of the indigenous people of the areas that Western Europe had tried to overtake in Africa. And with the Dutch in Indonesia, we can see in the story how it had an effect on the two characters and their lives, their families, and how they were never able to meet. The whole fictional story. The two videos on Mexico and its problem with globalization, and on Malaysian women, how they are used in Hong Kong. These are issues with globalization, how they exploit workers and change economies, which has been known for quite a long time now. And in all seriousness, this is a major problem in America, in Israel, in Dubai, that workers are not given equal rights, are abused and overused, and there's not enough of a social background to help them. So they really are continuously being abused in modern society in every country, because the way that globalization works, it allows for people to try and get better opportunities if they leave the country. But with that, there's a whole issue with globalization and social inequality. And so how this compares to modern America today, Trump, in a sense, is a reflection of the issues of globalization. That in America today, because we try to look out for the cheapest, especially companies try to look out for the cheapest and best value for the workers, will generally outsource to other countries. And so Trump, in a sense, appeals to the part of America, the Rust Belt, that has had issue with outsourcing, with the fact that they're losing jobs, with tech and everything like that, and shows that he's going to bring back jobs to the States. He's going to try to de-globalize with everything. And it's kind of how Trump has come back, has been kind of a counter to the Obama administration, to the whole globalized world that we live in today. And everything that he's done so far is an attack on the globalized world, trying to make America, of course, the whole Make America Great Again, to put America in front. So how does this compare to my job now? Well, in modern American culture, right, in modern American jobs, generally people have to work, 5 days a week for many hours on end at a job that they don't like, in fear that the job might get outsourced. Where I'm working is a startup tech ed job. So the way that tech ed companies try to counter modern American workspaces and jobs and labor in general is that instead of it being that you have to come in 5 days a week to go do menial labor that you don't need to do, you feel that your job is important and that your work is really based on how you're able to do it, and as long as you do it on time, you don't even have to come into work. So this means that days off and vacation days can exist as long as you do your work during those vacation days. You can go and leave the work. You can go wherever you want. You can go on vacation as long as you get your work done on time at a certain point. You can still enjoy yourself and enjoy and relax your time. And along with this, in my job, specifically with health insurance and something like that, they give them a good amount of pay, because with these kinds of jobs, there's a good amount of money that is given that can allow them to afford good health insurance. The only issue with startup companies is that they can fail at any time. So there's kind of the backlash with having startup companies. And with that, I hope I've given a good amount of an idea to globalization and social inequality in my understanding.